Welcome to Senior's Last Word. I'm Aldrin Nsubuga Senior, and you will be getting me on this channel where no matter what you've had elsewhere, if you need the last word, this is a channel where you need to come and just hear the other side, the other angles you haven't had before, but authoritative analysis that will help you to understand things better. We shall talk everything: sport, politics, entertainment, everything. Leero katwogere ku Euro 2024 where analysis tugenda kati mu knockout the last 16 Euro 2024 zibadde zitya zitambula zitya senior ndowooza ani anaziwangula bangi mulabye empaka zino mwagala omupiira balabe by'omupiira muli bangi nnyo abagwagala mulina ttiimu zammwe ze muwagira, but what's happening there? Where do we stand and what is unique about the Euro 2024? If you love football, this is the expert platform where you'll get all the interesting angles. Unusual, sometimes controversial, but yes, it's your senior and this is Senior's Last One. Njagala leero we focus on three teams because they continue to be themselves without any fear of changing identity. England, Belgium, njakulesaayo Portugal ne Netherlands mu namba 3 ne mu namba 4. Kiki kye tulabye mu Euro 2024? What are we saying and what is clear about these teams? When we talk talent, few countries compete with England, Portugal, Belgium. Ensi gye ndowooza to date that competes with those countries where talent is concerned, I'll bring France and then slot in Spain nearby there. But yet again, England has been frustrating for the fans. Here is a team that every tournament believes they are taking it home. Once the action begins, it's tears, tears and more tears. So what's the problem with England this time? Or better still, what is the perennial problem with England? England, I'll take them away from the hype, which is media hype, and their nationals always hyping the team as though they've won it before they win it. England at Euro 2024 ekisinze okunyiiza oba okumalamu amaanyi kuwaba bagikiririzaamu ku luno si bazannyi, ku luno si kike baagala, naye omupiira gwe basamba. Edda mu gy'ekyenda n'2007 England teyagezangako nnyo kuzannya kye muyita possession football, tikitaka. Ebyo kye byali byayo teyabigenderangako. England yaleetanga abasambi baayo abaalinga abalungi, individual quality, ne bateekamu tactics, ne bazannya their direct football, and because they had excellent players in terms of quality, omupiira gwabwe nga gukusanyusa olw'abazannyi be baalinanga. Today, at a time when football has been standardized, tactics are the same, systems are the same, bonna buli omu ayogera press, buli omu n'akola press, bwe bagera low block, buli omu n'akola low block, buli kimu amatiimu gonna gakikola mu ngeri y'emu. England ye mistake oba kyekintu kyesinza okukola ekyonoonye omupiira gwabwe okugujja mu kunyuma oguteeka mu kino fena kitugamba nti naye England yesamba biki. When you watch England at 2024, even the qualifiers, they try to play a possession passing game. Short passes, movement, remain compact, try to release the ball, it's pass and move. Bagezaako kikola. It is very obvious nti sigwe mupiira gwabwe. Kubanga the more they are trying to do it, the more they've rendered their star players useless. Omusambi nga Jude Bellingham, omusambi nga Phil Foden, abasambi ababiri abo, they are so talented where individual skill is concerned. And you've got to allow them to have individual freedoms. You've got to allow them to play their natural game, which is what? which is let them have their space. Give them the ball. Allow them to invent. Allow them to take charge of those moments. What we are seeing in England, everybody who gets the ball, the instant reaction is pass it to your next, pass it, hold, wait, pass it. What we are seeing is spaces Phil Foden, Jude Bellingham, they operating ntono nnyo. They're not free. Yes, Jude Bellingham tries, as we see him normally, he runs the distances. Agenda gunonya mu deep midfield, na agenda mu wingi. He tries to maraud because he wants to have the ball all the time. But he's playing in a system where he can't last for long when he does that, because at any one time somebody is there. As it turns out, we are not seeing him being as impactful as we know he can be. Phil Foden is definitely being played out of position. Ekyo mistake England ekikoze emirundi mingi under Southgate. Tulabye bazanyisiza Trent Alexander-Arnold mu central midfield more as a central holding midfielder in the hope nti ajja kukozesa creativity ye ne range of passing ye, that danger ajja possessing nga ino mupiira nga passinga nga movinga in the hope nti bajja kikola. But any coach would know it won't happen that way. Bw'ozanyisa Trent Alexander mu makati nga bw'omunamingidde bw'ati wagenda okwepositioninga. Why? Naturally, inclination ye as a defender, fullback or not, kitegeeza he's used to playing with space in front of him, which doesn't happen ngali midfield. Bw'aba azanya with space in front of him, natural skills ze ne creativity ye kijja buzi naturally nti ajja kuvaayo atandike run ze naye nga kijja naturally si gwe kumugamba kyakukola. Clearly he's being told what to do under Southgate, and because of that we've hardly seen the danger that he possesses. But the frustration doesn't stop there, it extends elsewhere. Bw'otunira naming ya team weebuuza, how is Harry Kane top scorer in Bundesliga last season, in his first season, probably the most prolific striker or centre forward in Europe? How is he supposed to show us what he can do in front of goal when opportunities are not being given to him? The England we've seen in the first 3 matches at Euro 2024, Ken has hardly got opportunities. Tachamanyina wa kuyimirira kulinda mupiira, he's lost. There are players abali kimu England bola banti they are lost mu system gye basambisa. It's going to be a problem. England tesanyusa techamula naye ng'ekizibu kiri ki? I think England, even after being finalists at Euro 2020 last time around, never losing ku penalties in a tournament which I thought was much better than this current tournament, England balemye ndowooza mu mutwe gwabwe okulowooza about themselves as champions. They believe they want to be champions, but they don't play like champions. They are confused, they are stuck in old-time football, and I think they believe they're on hype. So we continue to see an England team that whose age is on side, because abazanyi babasinga si bakulu, no, bali mu 23, 24, 25, bali mu 28, twina bali mu 20, very good players. The options are many, but they can hardly play football. Where we see, can you believe England has not scored more than once in any game at Euro 2024? They've not scored more than once. They've been drawing, they won once, 1-0. How do you see that when England had the player of the season in the Premier League, that was Phil Foden, the top scorer in Bundesliga, which is Harry Kane, they have Jude Bellingham, best player in La Liga, one of the best in the Champions League. They have those three. How could you tell me nti team oyinza okuzanya nge struggling to create, struggling to score, struggling to constantly show danger in the final third? That's a poor team. That is the coach, Southgate. Why can't they sack Southgate? They have this English so-called tradition. Coach, you sign a contract, you have to serve your contract through.